What's good, everybody? It's your boy LD. Um, Not really having the best day today. Um, I got some pretty bad news. My mom's health is not as good as it seemed it was. I told you guys before that she had surgery a couple months ago, uh, and today she went back for a checkup, and they told her that she had cancer, and it's aggressive. And I've been a big mess all day long. So um, I the only reason I'm talking about it now is because this is kind of like a form of therapy for me in a way, just for me to talk about it. Because everybody that I could talk to is either busy or something. I don't know, but I I really got to get something going because I don't know how much time I have left with my mom, and I don't feel like I've done anything that she could be proud of before she leaves uh, Earth. And I'd really like to. I gotta find a way. I gotta figure something out. Something that I can do like immediately. Something that I can do to at least let her see that even if I haven't made it by that point, just to just to show her that I'm trying and I'm getting there and I'm working on it. And um, I don't want to be that guy. The guy that when his parents are gone and he just crumbles and falls flat on his face and ends up like in the streets or living in his car. And I mean, it's not that I rely on my mom to survive or anything, but she's my strength. And I mean, right now I am hurt. I am busted, dude. Like I'm fucked up. And like we find out, estimate next week we'll find out an estimated time of about roughly how much longer I have with her. And I mean, they're saying that there's a chance that if it hasn't spread wildly and hasn't run rampant uh, all through her, that they can stop it and slow it down and give her a little bit more time. But I mean, regardless, uh, I'm not ready. Mentally, I don't know if I'm ready for any of that. Like she's like my best friend. Uh, so if anybody's got any ideas of things I can do to amplify my blessings and uh, make something make something happen. Because I mean, I enjoy what I do, and I'm surviving with what I do. But I mean, I don't want my mom to be like she leaves the world and oh my son barely survives. Uh, Making he barely he survives just barely making ends meet, and he's a mundane regular guy. I need to do something awesome and spectacular um, before she goes. And I was trying to do that like with my podcast and my shit, and because I mean I'm working and I'm getting bigger and bigger I would say every week, but it seems like it's growing daily. And I mean, day by day is nice and all, and a little by little is nice and all. And I didn't mind taking things slow and just working my way somewhere, but like I'm struggling, and I don't mind the struggle, but Jesus, I at least wanted to defeat this struggle and get somewhere before I lost my mom, you know? I don't know. Give me a second. If you're thinking about starting your own podcast, I recommend using Anchor.fm. It's free. It's got all the creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone, tablet, or computer, and it will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many other places like that. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenerships through sponsorships. All you have to do is record a commercial and upload it, and it's got everything you need right there in one place to make a podcast. All you have to do is download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started right away. Yeah. Um, I just know that I don't need to get depressed right now because I don't need to stop pushing forward. I mean, but today, like all day, since she came home from the cancer clinic, I've just been miserable. And I mean, I could use any bit of help anybody wants to give me, like just even if it's just somebody wants to like message me and talk to me and because I don't really have many people to talk to. If I did, I probably would have never started a podcast. I don't know. I don't know. But I got to do something. I wish I had bigger sponsors for this other than just my Anchor sponsorship. Um, but that's probably my fault too. It's probably based on content. The sponsors probably hear my uncensored, and unfiltered thing, and they're just like, "Oh, he's he's a wild card. We don't want that kind of whatever." But I mean, I can't change who I am, and that's the reason why a lot of folks like my podcast is because I don't filter or censor myself, and I say what I feel and what's on my mind. And right now, I feel pretty fucked up. And right now, my mindset is, what in the flying fuck am I gonna do? Um, but hey, if I got any like financially stable people that would like to just like sponsor me, help me out, something, help. I mean, I'm not asking you to just like throw money at me, but I am asking to like point me in a right direction. I mean, I want to work for it. If I have to pump out 7, 8, 12, 40 of these podcast episodes a day, I will. Just, I just need something between the pandemic and a bunch of other unfortunate events. It's kind of hard for me to find outside work right now. I've given up on working for somebody else at this point. Um, and I would really like, I mean, I would love to get a job doing something like what I'm doing now with this, like in radio or something. Um, and I would follow their guidelines and rules if I got a job doing that. But if I'm gonna do this for myself independently, I'm gonna be like Tom McDonald with the shit. You can't censor me. You can't cancel me. Um, I'm not I'm not bending to somebody else's shit with this. Now, if somebody wants to pay me to do this kind of thing, then we can negotiate all of that. I'll go by the rules of whoever's paying me, but as long as I'm doing this on my own and struggling, I'm going to do it my way. Um, but it would be nice just to have a little assistance, somebody to have my back, somebody to put faith and trust in me that I can do this. Because I get all this feedback. Like everybody's like, "You got this. You can do this. You're gonna go somewhere. You're gonna make it. You're gonna get big. You're gonna this, that, and the third." When? Like when? How? Like I just I feel really destitute right now, and I know I probably shouldn't feel that way. And maybe with the pain that I'm feeling, it'll force me to work harder and do whatever I need to do, but it just seems so bleak at the moment. I don't know. I know this is a depressing episode, and I know anybody that's hearing this has probably already shut it off by this point, and they haven't even heard the commercial. But I mean, I'm calling out, please, something. I don't care what it is. Just advice, help. Like, fuck. The world can't be so cruel that they hear a man on his own podcast just begging for something good to happen. And anybody that hears me on this has listened to any of my past episodes, you guys should know that I'm not like this. I mean, listen to my fucking voice. I don't need this, man. Like, I've already lost almost everything I've ever had. I don't need to lose my mom right now, not while I'm trying everything I can to turn my life around and make something good out of myself. Fuck. Just, I don't know, man. Maybe when I come back and do another episode, I'll feel better. But right now, I just had to say something. I just had to talk, even if it's just into a microphone on a recording for somebody else to listen to, knowing that the world's such a messed up place that people don't even care anymore what's going wrong with somebody else's life or if somebody else is in pain. I'm not like that. I can't be like that. If I see somebody in pain, I do whatever I can physically do to offer it something kind of assistance, even if it's just an ear to listen or a shoulder to lean on. Um, but anyway, I just thank you guys for listening, and I love you all. If nobody listened to this, I wouldn't do it, and the fact that I have people that listen to this is the main reason why I keep doing it. So y'all be good and y'all stay blessed. Maybe next time you hear my voice, I won't be so down.